if you're looking to make mealtime easier, simpler, and faster, the key is to do some freezer meal prep. So today I am making some queso chicken chili. I'm gonna prep this and some other recipes all at the same time. Easier prep, easier done, and throw it in my freezer. This meal, you can put it in your slow cooker, your pressure cooker, on your stove, and cook as frozen. Super easy. So I'm gonna start by shredding some pepper jack cheese, and I am going to use my adjustable coarse cheese grater. I always make sure I store it with the cover on because I didn't one time and cut my finger on it pretty bad. So I would highly recommend not doing that. Our blades on our adjustable coarse cheese grater are etched with chemicals so they stay sharper longer. And if you're not shredding your own cheese, I highly recommend doing that because by shredding your own cheese, it will melt easier. It freezes nicer because we are going to put this in the freezer. And it doesn't have those extra chemicals they put on it in order to, when they shred it at the factory, right? And those chemicals is kind of what makes it not melt as well, right? They do that so it doesn't clump. So, I don't know. I am going to put the cheese in a quart-size freezer bag, freezer bag all to itself. So it'll stay separate. So kind of want to push as much air out of it as you can. There we go. All right, we'll hold on to this for a little bit. Going to chop up 2 peppers and a jalapeno in my electric twist and chop. But first I need to devein them and top them, right? So I'm gonna use my pepper core and it just goes at the top. Give it a little twist. Look at that. It's all in there. So I'll just push that out. Use the little, there we go. Made a little mess, that's all right. Papered, not perfect. And it has this loop end that comes with it, so you can kind of scrape out the rest of the veins if it missed up. I'm gonna just kind of quarter this so I can put it in my mix and chop. All right. And then with my jalapeno, we're gonna kind of do the same thing, but this end of the pepper core, I'm just gonna kind of top it off a little bit. So I'm a contact wearer, and I do not like dealing with jalapenos because I always end up getting it in my eye, and I think my hands are clean, and I don't like to put the gloves on, or I forget the gloves. But if you put the smaller end in here, it makes it so you can, there you go, not have to touch it. So it's loosened up in there. You can't really see it. I'm gonna cut my pepper in half, just enough. See, there you go. See, like that whole seed thing just came right out in the middle, and I'm not gonna have to touch that and bother my eyes. If you've ever had jalapeno eyes with your contacts before, you know that's a problem. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my twist and chop and put all this in there and get rid of these seeds because they're spicy and I don't want them, especially in my eyes. I'm going to take my peppers and just kind of toss them all in here. Looks like we're gonna get like one at a time. And just give it a fast pulse. So the prep work here is done, and I am just gonna put everything in the bag. So I have a gallon size freezer bag. I would spend a little bit more and get the freezer bags because those are a little thicker. They will stay in your freezer longer. They'll keep your food fresh longer. And you can put this in your freezer for months. So like your future self will thank you for this. I'm using chicken breast tenders, but you could use chicken breast, you could use chicken thighs, whatever you have. Whatever's on sale that week, whatever is boneless, skinless, and chicken, use that. It'll be fine. All right, so, and then I'm going to add those peppers that we just put in the food processor and the twist and chop. I have 16 ounces of chunky salsa. All right. And I am going to add a bag of riced cauliflower. So this is good for my diabetic husband, which, you know, a lot of times rice will spice with sugar. Cauliflower is vegetable and it won't. So I'm just gonna add that right on top. All right. And I need my seasonings, right? So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of my Pampered Chef Southwest seasoning, just right on top there. And a teaspoon of my 3 onion Pampered Chef seasoning. Okay, so I'm gonna zip this up and kind of get as much air out of it as I can. All right, now I have already written the name of this and the date on a Ziploc bag. So we want a double bag. So, oh, I got more air in there I need to push out. Okay, so I'm gonna add this, give it that double bag. And I'm gonna add that shredded cheese right on top, put it all in the bag together. Then all you have to do to cook this is add a 1.5 cups of water, 4 ounces of sour cream, half a brick of cream cheese, and you have Queso Chicken Chili. I like making it in my deluxe multi-cooker. But you could do it on a stove or in a slow cooker. Whatever makes you happy. Put this in your freezer. You have dinner for a future day. Your future self will thank you.